Hey everybody,
Hey!
how's it going? Little Caesars Pizza. This is a Michigan original, and as some of you know, I am from Michigan, so I grew up on Little Caesars. We're gonna try pepperoni and cheese stuffed crust pizza and the stuffed crazy bread that's currently a limited time only.
Extra cheese makes everything better, so stuffed crust, I mean, how can you go wrong, in my opinion?
It's actually funny you say that because, like, with nachos, pile on the cheese, man. I love the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a huge stuffed crust pizza fan for some reason. But
You have issues, so.
So we're gonna start with the pizza.
Yeah.
And wow, that looks really
That
good.
looks
So to
actually
show
pretty
you
good.
a
Has, like,
visual, that's what it comes out
Parmesan
as.
and stuff on the crust.
Circular motion.
Yeah, that's actually probably the best looking pizza I've ever seen from Little Caesars.
In Minnesota. In Michigan, always awesome. Never had a bad Little Caesars pizza in Michigan. Minnesota is kind of up and down. Don't know why.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would agree with that. This is one of the best looking ones that I've gotten.
Yeah, I think like it does taste better in Michigan for whatever reason. Maybe since it originated there. You can kind of tell the quality is not quite there sometimes, but maybe this will surprise us today because it does look really good. What do you think, hon?
I think it's good. I like the sauce. The sauce comes through, the cheese comes through, pepperoni, the Parmesan. My only thing is that the crust is a little soft. It's cooked. It's not like raw or anything, but it's just kind of like falling. You know, it's not super ready. I think the reason I haven't been much of a stuffed crust guy is because you get through all of the piece of the pizza with the cheese and the pepperoni and all that other stuff, and I get to the crust and I kind of look forward to eating the bread. I know some people are different than that and they don't want to eat the crust, but I look forward to that. And I feel like it's okay, I already just did this, eating cheese and pepperoni. So,
Yeah.
but this is awesome.
So there's the crust, so you can see the pepperoni and cheese in there.
I like how they did their pickup service. So you order through the app or the website, and then like we did a pickup instead of a delivery. And they have this little dispensing machine that gives you like a numbered code. You walk in, you go up to the machine, you put in your numbered code, and then your pizza's right there. You just get it and you leave. It's really convenient.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty impressed with this actually. I think it has like maybe like butter and Parmesan on the crust. I like this. I think this is probably one of the better pizzas I've had from Little Caesars, especially in Minnesota.
I would say this one is very close to ones I've had in Michigan. My only critique, like I said, is I feel like the crust is more solid in Michigan for some reason. Like it's
Yeah, this is
just,
kind of fluffy.
yeah.
It doesn't. I mean, it has a lot of cheese and everything, but yeah, it would fall apart if you didn't hold the bottom.
I remember when I was a kid going to Little Caesars, and it was actually a restaurant. So it was like, they had like a bar restaurant kind of a thing, and sit down and all that kind of stuff. A lot of pizza places don't do that anymore. But this is the stuffed crazy bread. I'm a big fan of had to burp there. I'm a big fan of the traditional crazy bread. I like crazy bread. You get the crazy bread taste, the buttery and, Parmesan kind of taste. But you get a mouth load of cheese.
It feels almost like a tiny bit undercooked on the bottom. I think it's just because of all the cheese. I don't think I've ever been a really big fan of their crazy bread. And I'm not huge on Little Caesar sauce either. It's just okay to me, but taste some garlic and, you know, Parmesan and stuff. But not bad. Not my favorite. But I do really like the pizza.
When you have the sauce, it's like super tomatoey. I like it. I'm a fan of it, but I'm just, you know, that could be because I grew up on it. But I mean, crazy bread I can eat by itself. Usually I don't need sauce for crazy bread, but I don't mind the sauce. I'm usually a type of person though to just eat the bread by itself. That's just the way I roll. But I'm not digging a mouthful of cheese. I prefer just the traditional crazy bread. That's just me.
I was just gonna say too, I think this crust with like the Parmesan and stuff on it, and it's really nice and golden brown. I don't feel like you always get that with Little Caesar's crust for like just their regular pizza. Whatever they did, I don't know if it's the butter or whatever they put on it, kind of made it just a little bit more like crispy and golden brown on top, and then it tastes really good too, the Parmesan on there. So I think that kind of stepped up the quality. I think they did a really good job, and this is still only like, what, $10?
This whole thing cost like $14 after tax.
With,
so you're
with
getting
the breadsticks, yeah.
crazy bread and this large pizza for like $14. You're not gonna find that at other pizza places, and that's one thing that's really great about Little Caesars too. Low on you know, you got a low budget, but you want to eat out. You know, it's it can't be beat, in my opinion.
Or like feeding a big group of people. It's pretty handy. So
anyone that can remember back in the day when you had movie stores and you'd go rent a video, you'd walk around the store for a couple hours trying to find a video you wanted to watch, and then afterwards, you know, you just go pick up a $5 hot and ready from Little Caesars, you know. And that was one of the first pizza places in my memory that was kind of fast food but still quality pizza. I also have good memories with my brother, and you know, back in the day, you know, we would be little party animals, and we'd go to Meijer, and you'd fill up your cart with booze, and you just go pick up a bunch of hot and readies, you know. I don't know, just those memories, you know, that you can't get back. And I think Little Caesars was one of those kind of places for me. And
makes you think of your youth.
Yeah. So I was really excited because when I first moved to Minnesota, it wasn't here. And I remember Hope and I had recently, when we started dating, you know, one of them was released in St. Paul. I was like, we're going to Little Caesars. We got to go to Little Caesars because, you know, you just have to. Yeah. So I was super excited when it came to Minnesota.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I think it had been in Minnesota prior. It might have went away for a little while, but we didn't have one in my town. I grew up in a really small town, so I think they were in some of the bigger cities. I had it before, but it seemed like it may have went away there for a while, and then it came back.
So, yeah, just a near and dear kind of thing to me. But if I were to ask you, with the pizza that we just had, what's one of the best things about it that you would say?
About the pizza that we just had?
Yeah.
I would say that I like all the cheese, even though it kind of weighs the pizza down, and I think they need to cook the bottom a little bit more, figure out a way to make the bottom a little crispier. I do really like all the toppings and the cheese level, and I think that crust that they made on this one is kind of elevates it a little bit, so crust is really good.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about it?
It was the beautiful company that was with me to eat it. I like how close it was to the one in Michigan.
Oh.
You know, because every time I go to Little Caesars in Minnesota, I'm always comparing it to the ones in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And your observation of like the golden brown appearance, the way that it was cooked, other than the soft crust, I think it was pretty close to the one in Michigan. So
Nice.
I don't know if the trainers of Little Caesars are listening and they're located in Michigan, but if you guys could sprinkle a little of those people over here in Minnesota, you know, or maybe you are, you know, I'm not trying to knock Little Caesars, but I think that it seems like it's slowly developing into whatever it already is in Michigan, and I would approve of that, and I would approve of elevating it a little bit to what Michigan already is.
Yeah.
So, and that's not just some guy from Michigan talking about Michigan and how everything's better in Michigan. That's not what I mean. I truly think that there's a difference between the two, and you don't want that. You know, you don't want that when you go to a place that's a national chain or any kind of regional chain or whatever.
Yeah.
You want it to be similar no matter where you go. So
It should be the same across the board. But yeah, I think this little Michigan boy is happy today.
this little Michigan boy. Anyway.
Yeah. So good job, Little Caesars. You made him happy, and that was a good pizza.
See you guys.
See ya.